Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today is day 7, season 4 selection video. Starting off down here, we've got the Disco, Defender and the cattle trailer all parked up there. Farm Son's Golf parked up there next to the pressure washer. In the shed, all the sheep are doing well. You can see one of the new ones there and the other new one there. They're settled in quite well. So yeah. Now there's 22 sheep in there. It doesn't look too cramped. Well, I don't think so anyway. But yeah. Mini digger parked up there. Gator and the sheep trailer, oil tank, and then we have the Iveco Shell tanker, which is the normal one that delivers obviously our fuel, as the other long tanker isn't the normal one. This is the normal one, but she's been out of service for a while now. She's quite old. I believe they might be replacing her and putting like a Scania cab on her. I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. But yeah, so obviously our local petrol station is a Shell, so hence the Shell colouring. So yeah, this is the normal one, normal tanker that delivers. So the other one was just a temporary one to sort of replace this while it was away. So yeah, it's just filling up there, and as you can see, it's not too big of a tanker, and doesn't take up too much space in the yard as well. Then the DG Pegasus is parked up here, out of the way. Then we have the Farmer's Son in the 6616. Got the Mikhail bale spikes, and he's just bringing a bale for the sheep there. Then we got the ducks and the chickens knocking about the shed. Firewood slowly going down. Lawnmower, bale wrap, mower, Honda quad, Mikhail wrapper, New Holland mini baler, class rake, and the class baler. Then here we have Matt in the 5612. He's just parked up there to let 6616 past. He's got the key on the back. He's just moving that to the other side of the yard, as it's not needed anymore. Fert bags and fert spreader in the shed there, and 6920S and the trail forager in the back there. Then here we've got the Flyman double bale lifter, muck grab, yard scraper, and Matt's Land Rover all in front of the shed, along with the tyre handler, the bale trailer, and the sheets. And in the shed, as you can see, all the cows are in there with their first bale. So it'll be one a week probably, and one bale a week for each. So that'll be 2 bales a week, one for the cows and one for the sheep. Then as you can see, getting towards the pit, it's getting quite busy. Got the muck spreader, tail the bucket, buck rake, silage trailer and the flatbed trailer all in the pit. As we have finished the silage now, and we are onto the bales. So the silage is all done, all finished, hence why the keen's being moved to this end of the yard, so when the cows are out we can put it in the shed when they're out in the field. So if she's down this end of the yard, we don't really need to use her, and anything down this end of the yard. So pit's kind of storage now, as obviously there's no silage in there, and we won't be doing silage until about May, probably June. So we've got a couple of months left, so it's kind of just storage there. So as you can see, the herb stock trailer has been moved back a bit, as obviously 2 bales of missing. Well, not really missing, but have obviously been taken away from the stack. So she'll continue moving back until obviously all the bales are gone, and we can start moving a couple of things in front of the dump trailer, as the bales will probably be done within March, sometime during March. And obviously the kit, what we tend to do, whether it's in the pit or down the side of the pit, we put what we least need to use for the summer where at the back, and then the stuff we're more likely to use we put at the front, so we don't have to move everything to get to a piece of kit. So that's what we tend to do, and obviously this year the farmer's planning on doing a bit more bales and less silage, so he's doing 2 cuts of silage this year, and he's using a couple of other fields for bales, so he's not really giving up on the silage, he's just doing a bit more bales, and obviously he'll be carting them from probably, well, I say far away, but from other fields closer to the other farm, and obviously a couple of this kit might go to the other farm, such as the Dici and maybe the Keenan, but they're not going to go to the other farm until the cows and the sheep are out of the sheds, so we can sort of figure out what we're going to keep here and what we need to keep here, stuff like that. Also, the 7740 is not here, she's still at the other farm, so we're going to be down a tractor for a while now, as she's still being used, probably until they do finish all their lambing and calving, which will be about, I think they finish when we start, so it's about end of February, start of March, so yeah, we won't see her for a while. Doesn't really affect the farm too much, as obviously all the tractors but the 6920S are out, as obviously if the 7740 was here, there'd only be 3 tractors out, and there'll be 2 in the shed, so it just gets other tractors doing the jobs, because the 7740 is kind of the go-to tractor, as she's small enough, but she's kind of easy to just get into without having to go into the shed and start off with another tractor. She's kind of the go-to tractor, as you know, she's almost on every piece of kit half the time, so yeah, so she'll be back probably about planting time, and obviously she'll be back for the summer then. She'll be back hopefully fully, and obviously if they need her we can send another tractor. Then here we have the main man himself, the farmer in the T6175 New Holland. He's got spearhead edge going on the back, and he's just trimming these hedges here as they're getting a bit overgrown, and he just doesn't want them to grow too much, as we tend to put kit along here, and we did have the bush, or the hedge, we had a couple of nettles in it, and it was sort of wrapping around the tyre of a piece of kit we had next to the hedge, so it ended up popping the tyre as well, so we kind of try and trim the hedges, even when, you know, even if it's like every month or two, just to keep it tidy and so it doesn't overhang, as we don't really want that again. I think it was our old dump trailer, it popped the tyre, it sort of wrapped around the tyre, and obviously it had enough prick, and obviously burst the tyre, so as we were using it we had to obviously get a new tyre for it, which was a bit annoying. So yeah, he's just trimming that there. Tree probably doesn't need trimming, but he might do that. And also, as you can see there, got a bit of a nettle hanging out of the bush, so they're about, and obviously that hedge doesn't look very trimmed as this one, but it is. So we'll probably do the ones in the fields near the other farm at some point soon. So yeah, he's just doing that, and then the fields are still empty. Coming along well though, starting to grow quite quickly now. So yeah, it's been quite busy on the farm today. Then coming down the lane here, we have an absolutely beautiful setup. We have a farmer in his New Holland T7220 with an NT muck spreader on the back. He's just got a full load of muck there, going to spread that out of one of his fields. A very nice setup there. And then we have a farmer in a bit of a smaller New Holland, a T6175, the older version, with Mass Ferguson seed drill on the back. So he's just doing a bit of, I think it was wheat, he'd just been planting there. So yeah, he's just coming back there. not many people have seed drills around here. A lot of people just, if they have a grass field, they have a grass field. They don't really tend to plant much around here, obviously, apart from the arable farmers. So it's nice to see a sort of smaller seed drill out and about, instead of obviously the contractors' ones are a bit bigger, because obviously they're contractors and they have big fields. So yeah, he's just behind them there. So yeah, so much for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and bye.